What's chasing you? What's chasing you?
Named after Marlon Brando, Marlon Williams' future in showbiz was always meant to be.
Hollywood, I don't like you. I know you don't mean to be a party boy.
The Kiwis' dulcet tones and old Hollywood style even caught the attention of Bradley Cooper, who put him on the silver screen in A Star Is Born.
Pretty woman walking down the street.
Since then, he's been touring the world, jamming with the likes of Lord and starring in a bunch of films and TV shows to boot.
Hey, little buds. You okay in there? Just a little longer, man.
When the world shut down, he returned to New Zealand and his Maori roots to pen a brand new album, and boy, is it a good one.
Nothing can touch my boy.
Let's welcome Marlon Williams! Hello. So great to have you on. Congrats on the new album and the title track from it, which you've described as a Maori disco bop. What are the essential ingredients of that?
I don't know, but that's what that is. Yeah.
Right.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I needed to write something about what the song was, and that was like I was having a coffee, and that was what came out. Yeah.
And you invented a genre of music.
Yeah. That's how these things happen. That's how McDonald's started.
I did hear something about a Maori strumming style or something. What is that?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's a very loose term.
Okay.
Did you make out that while you're making a Kentucky sandwich or something?
Yeah, it's all just made up. But it's I don't know. It's a certain sort of way of playing that's done without a pick, and it's very sort of feathery and sort of made for singing over the top of. Yeah.
We spoke to you during COVID, but you were back in New Zealand, I think.
I was.
Because you were living in Melbourne, you went back to New Zealand with COVID. You moved in with your dad. Being a superstar, do you get special treatment, or do you still take out the bins on a Thursday night?
Oh, you know what it's like, living with your dad, you know? Well, I don't know if you do. But I didn't know, I'd forgotten. It's been 15 years since I was under the same roof as him.
Yeah, right.
So it's a lot of relearning. About each other.
What, your dad relearning or you relearning?
I don't know, both of us, hopefully. I hope he's learning too.
That's a diplomatic way of putting it. I feel like after you've been out of home for a while, you have a nostalgic feel about it, and then you go back and you're like, this stinks.
Yeah, you just turn into a child again immediately.
Yeah.
You just like, everything they say just makes you go, you know?
Did you get your old room back?
No, I bought the house, so I'm deciding. That's my room.
That's a solid power move.
Yeah. Did you take the master bedroom?
Yeah. It's a long play. It's a long play.
If you own the house, did you put up the rent?
I'm a slumlord. For sure. I got it in hand.
Loving this. Well, at one stage, you were actually training to be an opera singer. So what made you sort of steer more down the folk route and not go down that road?
I came into my classical singing class on a Monday morning, probably smelling a little bit like beer, and my teacher was like, just make a choice. Like, you can go to the bar or you can come here, but you can't do both. And I went to the bar.
Well, it was clearly a very successful decision. And we saw you there in A Star Is Born.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's it like when Bradley Cooper knocks on your door? And please feel free to tell me slowly.
It was a classic scenario. You know, he came along to my show in LA, and I'd never expected to have Bradley Cooper ask me to be in a film. I wasn't really an actor at the time, so it was very bizarre, and the whole shooting of it was very surreal. You know, just a few days in Hollywood. But yeah, it's like I was just in awe of the way he managed to pull off that whole thing. You know, he wrote it, he directed it, he starred in it, he learned how to play music, he learned how to sing, he did all of it. Talk
incredible. About setting a bar high.
Oh, it annoyed me. He sings better than I do. It's annoying.
And we've got the album here, but is acting now your side hustle?
Acting's my side hustle, yeah. It's my day job.
You love it?
Yeah, most of the time.
So what are the bad bits that made you hesitate there?
I forget whether I'm acting or not sometimes.
Oh.
Like, I'll come home and I'll talk to someone who I know and love, and I'll second guess myself. I feel like I'm a sociopath. That's what's going on. Yeah.
Because you have multiple personalities in your head now. Is that
Yeah, exactly. There's characters.
You're talking about your dad again now, aren't you?
It all comes back to him.
Every song.
Yeah.
You're named after Marlon Brando too, aren't you? So there's no pressure there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know. I'm a big Marlon Brando fan. So, I guess it makes sense to be doing a bit of acting.
Well,
sure.
Marlon Brando never released an album like this, so you got him covered. Well done, you. The new album, My Boy, comes out this Friday. Marlon will be touring Australia early next year. All the details are on our website. Would you please thank Marlon Williams?